All right, y'all. I did it. I tried. I tried with the sterling ink, and I still love it, but now, yes, this is my life now. So let's talk about it. Okay, so this is a Moterm. This is their Luxe, which I didn't realize was slightly bigger than their regular planner, like by a lot actually. So because of that, I decided to do Franklin Covey Compact inserts because I've never tried that size and I am obsessed. Yes, I get it now. I get the appeal. So we'll get to that in a minute. Let's just go through here. I have like an old Euro. This is from a sister trip and I just keep it as a souvenir. Just, you know, regular pockets on this. I think I just have stamps in here. Yep, just stamps, because you never know. Just a little stack of stickers, various things. I think in the back I have, oh, a prescription for my son. Then like his glasses prescription. Flyleaf, which I'm actually using because the Luxe has this little pin loop. So now I have two. Genius. And then this little pocket right here, that's where I'm keeping my Watch Becca Plans stencil, because that's very handy right there. So the first thing when I open my planner for the day, tick off the day, which I haven't done in a while. Then the yearly overview. This is from me with the holidays on the back. This is the yearly bundle for Peanuts Planner Co. And I was going to use it to track school, but then I decided on another insert, which is back there. So this is blank for now. Habit tracker, which I'm behind on. And then that goes into my regular, the bulk of the planner. Like these are just the intro pages that I like to fill out in the morning before I touch my other planner pages, if that makes sense. These dividers I just made on Canva very quickly. They are all very generic looking images that are just, I wanted something cozy because of this color. I just thought, sure. And I didn't really want to invest in a bunch of dividers, not knowing if I was going to stick in this, so I just made some. And the tabs were cut out, and I'm sorry, I put it away, but Watch Becca Plans again. She has a tab divider, like, it's a freebie where you can, like, it's a guide, and it has everything from 2 to 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think even 12, so that way you know where to make the cuts, and so that's where those come from. So the monthly is mine. I went ahead and made my own. I had some others, but I just wanted something very, almost blank. I don't know. I just wanted something very simple. So I put this together, and then at the end of the month, I put this because I didn't need the sidebar. So I just threw a little washi on it. And so I have the whole year in here because for me, the monthlies are my inbox. This is where everything goes to, you know, monthly to-dos, date specific appointments, any notes, they all go in here, and then I put them where they need to later, but this is where everything goes. So the weekly, let's go to, this is my current week. I think these are River Street. I think it's one of their mini kits because these are mine as well, and I designed it with a 1.5-inch box here because I just have so many standard vertical kits from my Erin Condren days, and they're just sitting, and they're so old, and I'm like, do they even work? But they do, because that's why I wanted this, so I could do a sidebar and be able to decorate, and then just little icon stickers throughout. So that's what I'm using for my week. This I have it specified to myself because on Fridays I do a Friday clean. I do it instead of a Sunday reset, I do it Friday because I work from home on Fridays, and then I go into the weekend with a delightfully clean house. So that's my Friday clean checklist, workouts for the week, and then any social media stuff I want to do. I'm not a super big plan ahead social media person, but sometimes I do get an idea and I'm like, oh, I want to do that on this day. So that's just what that is for. And then a habit tracker. I mean, you get it. You've seen a weekly. So the dailies, I have two kinds in here. I have a day on 2 pages. Again, these are from me. I just make them myself. There's certain things I want, and I'm like, I don't want to go try and go find it, so I just do it myself. These are day on 2 pages where I have a little call out box for any all day events or deliveries or anything that's coming in. An hourly schedule from 7 to 12, to do and notes, and then a little food and activity tracker, and of course weather up here. And then this side is for any daily journaling. And then I have the same version, but in a 1 page per day, where if you know, there are times when I just don't feel like that, and they're all undated, so I can move in and out when I want to and change stuff up. And I'm sorry for the lighting, y'all. I'm in the Northeast, like in the New England area, and we keep having off and on snow and off and on rain. And so the lighting has been banana pants. That's why all my videos are late, because it's been so dark. Anyways, so I'm sorry for all the shadowing. It is actually 8:30 in the morning, and it's, like I said, banana pants. So anyways, day on 1 page, it's the same thing. Instead of the food and activity tracker, it's notes. So to do notes and that sort of thing. Then it goes into work, which I'm not going to really show. It's just basically a bunch of, it's a month on 1 page, and then it's a bunch of blank grid pages. And because at work I do a bullet journal style thing, because I'm just, my job is very task based, so I just need a running to-do list throughout the week. So I'll just highlight up here what week it is, and then Monday, Tuesday, you know, that sort of thing. And then the rest is like reference pages, so we'll just hide that. Then there's my reading section, which these are some sticky notes. These are also freebies I have. This has some library information, which has my library card. That's why it's covered up. This, I had some idea. This is part of that Peanuts Planner Co. Yearly bundle, and I had an idea for maybe tracking social media, but again, I'm just not a big planned social media thing, because I just do it when I feel like it, you know, so I haven't used it yet. This is a new release in ARC tracker, like an advanced reader copy tracker that I just threw together myself. It's just 4 grids, and I just keep track of books that are coming out that I'm interested in, and again, if I have any advanced reader copies. And this is for 2026. Then this starts my monthly reading tracker, where basically it's just 2 pages. This side is for the actual book and their length, whether it's pages or hours, and then an abbreviation, because then I use that abbreviation over in the calendar to track when I started, when I stopped, and I use parentheses for start and stop. And then stuff for my newsletter. And then just a little space here. I'll show you a blank one, because I left a little space at the bottom so I could add some washi each month, because I thought it was cute. So I have the whole year in here just because I created it that way, and I was like, all right, I'll just print them all at once. And then again, the back is for notes for the next year. This is my running reading list, which I have not updated yet. This is just the number of book I'm on, title, genre, format, start, finish, and then a rating, just mainly because I like it at the end of the year. I like having it all filled out. But then also when I go to update like Storygraph or something, and I'm like, wait a minute, when did I start that again? I have it here. Between this and this, I have it. So it's nice. This, I actually have a really filled out one in my personal size, which I haven't transferred over, but this is for recommendations, like any sort of media recommendations. So description, and then book, movie, television, podcast, or other, and then a check off if I actually watched or read it. And I keep this for anything that's not, like if it's books, anything that's not like new, like, oh, this year it's coming out, because then I track that on my new releases. If somebody's like, hey, did you ever read? And it's something like The Hunger Games, which has been out forever. I'm like, oh my gosh, no. And then I write it down. That sort of thing. You know what I'm saying. And then this is a new one that I made, which I love. So the Fated Mates podcast, which is a romance podcast, they had this one episode called In Case of Emergency Books, and it's romance books that from authors that you love, or series that you haven't finished yet, and you're just holding on to those because you're not ready yet, and so you keep them in case of emergency. So that was the theory behind this one. So it's a little case, and then that's where I would track all those books, which I haven't written in yet. So that was just for fun. This is my home section, which I'm not going to show the back part because it's got my kids stuff, but I am using that same Peanuts Planner Co. Yearly bundle insert to track paychecks. I have a little initial under the dates for me and my husband, and then anytime I spend that's not necessities, you know, whether it's planners or, well, let's be real, planner stuff. I mean, I don't really buy anything else that's non-essential. So that, and then I have I have what I call an FSA tracker, which is just for insurance purposes. It's not real. I don't have an HSA. I just have an account where I keep track of my medical spending. Anyways, too much detail. Then there's a wish list, online order tracker, planner purchases. I'm trying to keep track of what I'm actually spending on planner purchases. And as you can see, I was like, this year I'm going to be really, really mindful of my planner purchases. Hello, January. Those two are February. Hello, January. Let's just say January has been stressful for all of us. Afterpay tracker. And then, oh, this gets into my kids stuff, so we'll stop there. So that's, the rest of it is like doctor stuff, health records, and all that. Commonplace. So this, I'll show you a blank one first. This is just a gridded page. And I do have a key. You know, I just haven't filled it out. I haven't been in this very long, to be honest with you, so I don't have it completely filled out. My personal setup, which I've kept intact, is, yeah, filled. So I just have to transfer some information, but basically key. And then what I'll do is I'll use the stickers from up here, and I'll color code that information so that way I know what's going on. And so that was some notes from a meeting, and then I just have a bunch of these so I can write down information for what I want. Generally, it's like quotes, you know, notes from things I've read online, or planner thoughts, things I'm trying to work out, like maybe like workout stuff, like what should I do now, you know, that's what it goes there instead of in my journaling pages. And then just a notes section. I always keep these. These are from Hey Planner Girl. These are just planner sizes because I love to make inserts and create stuff, and so it's handy to have these. I just printed them on sticky notes. And then an add to planner. And then this is just notebook paper from one of those scratch off pads I just cut down and punched, because these are easy to throw away for true scratch notes, and I love the way they look anyways. And then these are freebies from Peanuts Planner Co. Peanuts Planner Co. Listen, if you're trying to get into rings and you're like, oh my gosh, it's such an investment, you're right, it is, because these planner binders are not cheap. However, if you want to just test it out, you can get basically it's like a pleather, a plastic leather. It's not real, obviously, on Amazon, which, yes, I know Amazon. But I'm just telling you, if you want to try out something very simple, you can get one for like $6 or $7 in a variety of colors. You have to put in A6 though, because for Amazon, A6 is personal. It's not a true A6. So if you put in A6, you'll get a 6-ring binder for like $8. You can go to Peanuts Planner Co.'s Facebook group, which I will link her whole website below. And you can outfit your entire planner for free. She has a free dated monthly every year. She has free sticky notes. She has free weeklies. She has this thing called a basics, which is this. It's checklists, it's grid, it's dot grid, and it's just lined. And it's all there. You just have to join our Facebook group, and you can get access to all those and print and cut and put them in that $8 and try it out. And if you like it, then invest in, you know, I mean, this is not even the highest. This is a Moterm, which is, to me, they're pricey, but they're under $100. This is nowhere near like the Giglios and the Vanderspecs, and you can spend a pretty penny. But anyways, sorry on the tangent. I'm just saying, if you want to try rings, there are ways to do it. And then this is the same thing that Hey Planner Girl. These are the cardstock versions. I have two kinds because when I first downloaded these many years ago, it was when Happy Planners were really big. And so this is more of like the old rings, like letter all the way down to mini, and then Happy Planner. And now the newer ones, she has rings, discs, and then TNs. Because, you know, the planner community evolves. And so I kept both because it is helpful to have both. And then more cards. These are more work cards. Oh, okay. I'm American, if y'all couldn't tell. Y'all know I'm American. And we learned, they did not teach us well when it comes to, I shouldn't say that. I should say I did not learn well. I did not learn measurements well, because I'm like, wait, what is that? I can't read a ruler to save my life. So I made this little cheat sheet. I printed this out, and then I put the equivalents for each mark on the ruler. I know, but I have that tucked in here because, believe it or not, I use this a lot. I have some cash back here, and I don't think I have anything in these little, I don't have anything in these little pockets. And that's it. My standard pin, which I use, is a Clina, and I use the 0.4. I think this, when I bought this, is 0.5, but I use the 0.4 gel. And then I keep a, this is not a Tombow, it's a faux Tombow. I don't remember which company this is, but it's the cool gray, and I keep that because that's basically what I use for work and what I use for common placing, just to highlight a couple of things. And that's it. That is my everyday carry. Like I said, I've been obsessed. I am still partially using this. I'm not using the planner part, but the planner part is actually, I'm trying to get to the end here. The planner part is this. The rest of this is just a blank notebook, and I spilled some ink. I was refilling a pen and it dripped, and now it looks like blood. Is that blood? No. And so I am actually still journaling in this, and I'm using this back part as a journal, and I'm just just daily journaling, really, which I think is nice, because when I do inevitably get the, oh my gosh, I want to be back in a book bound, I'm still caught up back here, and then it's just these up here that I'm not, which would be fine with me. This cover, so this is a Sterling Ink Common Planner. It's the B6 Slim in the horizontal layout. And this cover is actually the Jibun Techo B6 Slim cover that comes on theirs, but it fits. And this is the full year. This is the 365 pages, and it fits. It did take a little bit of kind of like doing this thing, but it fit. And then this, what I like about it is it has this front pocket. And so I was able to put my little, I know it's not a pencil board, but I would just call it a pencil board. That's where I was able to put that in the front for a little deco. It has this back pocket. Yeah. So this is what I've been carrying every day to work for plans, and then journaling. And then I showed in another video, but it's still here on my table. This is my memory keeper. I have a whole walkthrough of January. I don't know when I'm going to post these, so it's either it's already out or it's coming. And then, yeah, I have a couple of other journals. I have a Hobonichi Weeks that I'm using basically like for gratitude and prompt journaling. And then I have a 4-year journal, and those stay by my bed, and those are just nightly. It takes me like 10-15 minutes to fill out. Those are just nightly journals. But so far, this is it. This is the combo, and it's going well. So if you have any questions, or you want to know where anything's from, if I failed to tell you about a part and you're like, wait, what was that? Let me know in the comments, and I will do the best I can to let you know. Okay, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.